Shalom, shalom, Yasharala. It's your brother Mashaya coming at y'all with an edifying quick video through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakodash. So I want to go into this article. I'm backing off of the article or the two articles that I went into yesterday about the ICE agents down in Minneapolis shooting a woman and how that stirred up an uproar down in Minneapolis. Last time I checked, there was a protest going on down there, and it looked like it was getting pretty hectic from the thumbnail videos that I saw. I didn't click on any of them, but from the thumbnails, it looked like all hell was breaking loose. But I stumbled upon this article that I want to go into real quick, and it says FBI shuts down investigation into ICE shooting and denies access to evidence. It says the FBI has shut down a synagogue in Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota, not Minneapolis. My bad. It says following what authorities described as a serious and credible threat, prompting an immediate law enforcement response and heightened security concerns within the local Jewish community. Look at that. You always got Amalek in the mix doing something. And what happened down there in Minnesota, I believe it was what you call a false flag. Like, they did it so they could push their agenda of sending more troops and security down to each state. But that's just me speaking as a man, and just knowing these devils, they always got something they got planned, some snaky, slithery type thing they got going on, so it could give them the credibility and the opportunity to push what they want to push. But it says federal agents ordered the closure as a precautionary measure while they investigate the nature of the threat and work to identify those responsible. According to reports from the Mirror.com, it says officials emphasized that the decision was made out of an abundance of caution to protect lives, even as details about the threat itself are not fully disclosed to the public. Local and federal authorities coordinated closely after the threat was identified, with officers securing the area and advising community members to avoid the site. The sudden shutdown caused alarm among congregants and residents, many of whom said they were already on edge due to rising anti-Semitic incidents across the United States. Law enforcement officials said the investigation remains active and that additional security measures may be implemented at other religious institutions if necessary. Community leaders responded by urging calm while also calling for vigilance. Representatives of Jewish organizations in Minnesota said the incident underscores the ongoing risk faced by religious communities and the importance of strong coordination between law enforcement and local institutions. And my thing is, no one ever questions why they're called Jewish. Ish means to act like something. Like when somebody calls somebody childish, they're not saying that they're an actual child, but they're displaying the traits of a child. So going back to these damn Amalekites, these so-called Jewish people, no one ever questions why they're called Jewish. But anyways, the quick precept that I want to grab was 2nd Esdras chapter 15 verse 16, and it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." And I believe they're having these things happen so they could have, like I said before, the ability to enforce laws and to send down more troops, and then at the end of it, enforce martial law. So with that, Yasharala, I pray our brothers and sisters were edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakodash. Shalom.